I'm Bell Cosplay, and here are 5 quick tips to help you survive Katsucon. Tip number 1, that big glass atrium that you see in all the pretty photos, that is actually separate from the convention center. So if you are standing in that big glass room, face the glass wall and the waterfront, and then turn left. Go through a hallway towards convention, it should be clearly labeled, and that's where you're going to find panels, artist alley, dealer's hall, all that fun stuff. When it comes to navigating that big glass atrium room, I like to remind myself that there are 3 distinct levels. Personally, I call them the gazebo level because that's where the gazebo is, then the lobby level because that's where the check-in desk is, and then the brick level because it's brick. Tip number 2, how to get a gazebo photo, because let's face it, everyone wants one. If you want a photo with really good lighting and no one else around, you have to get to the gazebo between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. before everyone else wakes up. That is the best time, in my opinion. That being said, there are other opportunities throughout the convention to get a photo in the gazebo. You will see these marked on your schedule as time reserved for individuals or small groups at the gazebo. Now, that's a good option if you aren't willing to wake up early, but keep in mind it's going to get really crowded. Tip number 3 is about other photo spots, and mainly just saying that other photo spots exist besides the gazebo. In my opinion, the gazebo isn't even that good for pictures. So I strongly recommend spending some time towards the beginning of your convention experience just exploring the space, seeing everything there is to see. And that way, before you do a photo shoot, you can look at all of your options and pick a really cool background, because Katsucon is full of them. Tip number 4, you should prepare for crowds, because Katsucon is big, and frankly, it just keeps getting bigger. Especially on Saturday around noon and in the afternoon, you should expect the crowd to be shoulder to shoulder. If you're sensitive to noise, I strongly recommend bringing ear protection because that big glass atrium is beautiful, but sound bounces off of it. So when you have 1,000 people in there, it gets really loud. Tip number 5, make friends. Katsucon is crowded, but that crowd is full of really cool, awesome people, and usually people from all around the country that you might not get a chance to see otherwise at your local convention. So absolutely strike up a conversation, compliment someone's cosplay, ask them about their character and how they made what they're wearing, and just be social. If you have any more questions about Katsucon, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them